Outside of the CFP, it is hard to find a better matchup of name brands this bowl season than what we are going to see New Year's Day in Orlando. Michigan and Texas squaring off in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Just the second time these two storied programs have ever met in the postseason. Prior one coming in the 2005 Rose Bowl game. First time in 6 years the Maize and Blue has headed to Orlando. Remember, these two teams played last year in Ann Arbor with the Horns winning that one. They won that Rose Bowl game too, so they're 2-0 all time against the Wolverines. Michigan leans on the run game. It's not going to be easy against a Texas team with a top 10 rushing D. Sharon Moore and company in search of their fourth straight postseason win.
You know, very, very talented team. Obviously, it starts with Arch at the quarterback position. They've got skilled guys all over the place. They do a really good job scheme-wise. You know, Coach Sarkisian does an outstanding job from an offensive standpoint of scheming up different defenses and executing at a high level. So, and defensively, they're fast, they're physical, good up front. So it's going to be a great challenge for our program. Guys are chomping at the bit to get back to work. And, you know, they've been working out, doing things, getting their bodies right, you know, healing, recovering throughout these past couple of days to make sure they get their minds right and their bodies right to the game. So there'll be a lot of guys excited to go play in this one.
I don't doubt that at all. I think this is a great game. It's a great measuring stick game here for Michigan. What are you watching?
This is a huge game. I mean, seriously, this is a big game for Sharon Moore, big game for the program. Michigan 9-3, but what do we really know about them? You get 9 wins against favorable matchups, and then you really struggled against the better teams, and Texas is going to be one of the best teams Michigan has played all season. But aside from the matchup, this is a big opportunity for Michigan as a program. We've talked about the youth that they've leaned on all season. So those 15 practices come into play, specifically for the quarterback, Bryce Underwood. We're all waiting. I want to see, the talent is undeniable, and you've seen it in spots. Can he put together the best game of his season against a really talented Texas football team? It's going to be a fun quarterback matchup with Bryce and Arch. And then you also have the element here, too, Dave. This is a whole interesting, uncharted territory. Michigan fires their special teams coach and then hires Kerry Combs.
Yeah.
I mean, these are two special teams will definitely play a factor in this game. So I'm interested to see how that shows up.
Yeah, there's so much that's gone on. I mean, the last week you talk about it, like, just felt like there's rapid fire assistant coaching news, and Kerry Combs, one of the really interesting ones. Obviously, a guy who's very familiar to Big Ten fans from his time at Ohio State. I'm interested to see Arch Manning, right? I mean, he got so much negative, talk around him at the beginning of the year. He's gotten better and better as the year's gone on. This is a really good challenge for the strength of this Michigan team, which is its defense. Yeah. So fascinated to see that one. That should be a really good game. Obviously, Michigan was on the fringes of the CFP discussion for a while, as was USC, the highest-ranked Big Ten team that didn't make it. Number 16, they'll battle TCU in the Valero Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. Will mark the first time the Trojans have ever played in this game. It's a bit surprising for a school making its 59th bowl appearance. In the Horned Frogs, they get an 8-4 foe out of the Big 12 playing in its home state. It'll mark the 6th time these two have squared off, with TCU having the narrow edge. First meeting this century, last one was the Sun Bowl in 1998. It is a game that features two prolific QBs, TCU's Josh Hoover and the Trojans' Jade Mayava. Lincoln Riley discussed the matchup with Mike Hall.
We're glad to bring in Lincoln Riley, head coach of the Trojans right now. Alamo Bowl against TCU. Lincoln, your first thoughts on the matchup?
I'm excited. It should be a great matchup. You know, Coach Dykes has done a tremendous job with that TCU program. You know, he's somebody I've known for a long time. Obviously, our careers have crossed, through many times, and the tremendous coach. So, yeah, it should be a fun matchup. This game, to me, always seems to be very entertaining. A lot of great teams, a lot of kind of great moments throughout the year. So we know TCU's a really good team, finished very strong, and looking forward to it. It should be a blast. These games have certainly evolved, I think, to being in some ways, the end of a year, and in some ways kind of the beginning of next year. So we're looking forward to the time, the opportunity to prepare, practice, continue to develop our team, and then looking forward to getting down to Texas after the holidays.
Well, it sure feels like the arrow is pointing up for your program as a whole. Last year in the regular season, you go 6-6. Right now, you're 9-3 this season with a chance to get a 10th win. What feels different this year?
We're just better in every way. We've just all sides of the ball have improved. I think the coaching continuity has certainly, I think, made a difference for us. The roster's gotten better. I think our ability to win games in different ways, win some tough games this year, win some tough games on the road. Like we took some big steps. There's no question about it. It's not certainly ultimately, where we see this, but it's a huge step. And then to get to where you want to be, it's a climb. It is. And these guys have done a great job. I think, taking this program a couple steps forward this year, which is, that has to happen. And I think they really did a good job of building off of some of the momentum. And I just think some of the improvements that our team last year made. We had a team last year that played a little bit better than what our record was, especially for the people that watched us. And I think this team was able to take that a step further, to capitalize, to win some big games and get some really good opponents this year. We put ourselves in position where we had a great opportunity to be right there in the playoff mix. And so, I think every part of this place continues to get better. It's been an exciting year. We're looking forward to closing it here against TCU, and certainly excited about what the future holds.
Well, speaking of the future, we didn't get a chance to talk to you on Wednesday, signing day. You brought in the #1 class in the country, a huge emphasis on getting the best players from in the state of California. How did Wednesday feel for you as you locked in that class officially?
It was a good day. There's no denying that. I think I think for us, it's all about building a team. And, that Wednesday was certainly a part of that. And then certainly, our returning players will be a big part of that as well. And that obviously is evolving for everybody right now in college football. And so we're looking forward to putting together a great team. And that's what it's been. For us, it's, we've really tried to avoid just collecting talent. And it's been more about, the right people, the right types of players, the people that believe in USC, the people that understand the opportunity that we all have here together, and trying to pair those up where we can put the best team on the field as possible. And so, it was a really good day. Looking forward to, getting a chance to unveil the entire team as obviously this time evolves. But proud of our staff, proud of the guys and their families that chose to be USC Trojans. And I think it shows, it's just another point, another piece of validity for, what we're building here. And it's cool to see that many guys want to come be a part of it.
Well, congratulations on the class, the season, and the upcoming bowl game. Enjoy San Antonio, Lincoln. Thanks for the time.
Will do. Thank you. Fight on.
How can USC end this season on a positive note?
Well, I just look at the body of work for Lincoln Riley. And I even go back, Dave, I was thinking about this to when Lincoln initially got hired to USC. And I think the whole college football world celebrated, because you're thinking, the college football is better when USC is competitive. And he did a complete roster overhaul through the transfer portal. And they started off hot. But it hasn't been a linear progression. I felt this season you could see a strong foundation being poured. You just could see this program starting to turn a corner. He was talking to Mike about it, getting the #1 transfer, or the #1 high school recruiting class. That's beneficial, but this game is an opportunity to confirm what I was just talking about, that this program is ready to take that leap as a program and start to compete with the best of the best in college football. That's the opportunity against TCU.